Black Widow has no choice but to move back from its May 1st release date, leaving us with the question, when will we enter Phase 4 of the MCU? What's up, Comic Book Nation? BD here, and the bad news is Black Widow is moving its release date due to coronavirus concerns, meaning May 1st, we won't be at the movies to see Phase 4 of the MCU begin, and this follows the leads of Fast and Furious 9, A Quiet Place Part 2, The New Mutants, Mulan, and several other titles which are moving back to when theaters reopen, which could take at least 2 months, as the entire country seems to be shutting down due to the coronavirus concerns, encouraging people to stay at home and keep themselves safe. So this brings up the big question of when will Black Widow find its new release date, and we're going to take a look at when the movie will probably hit theaters. With all eyes on Marvel Studios following this news, we're all curious where Black Widow is going to land. No endgame pun intended.
Oh, come on!
Fast and Furious 9 vacated its May 22nd release date, which could mean Black Widow could open 3 weeks later if things start to shape up around the country and the world. This would probably be the earliest we could possibly see the movie, but it does put it 2 weeks before Wonder Woman 1984. And those two movies would likely cannibalize each other at the box office, so it might be pushed back even later. So let's push back a little bit further. June 26th, the only other movie opening that day is In the Heights, and given that for many of you this is the first time you're hearing of the Lin-Manuel Miranda movie, it proves that it wouldn't be direct competition for Black Widow. In this case, the movie is 3 weeks after Wonder Woman and opens just before the July 4th weekend, where Ryan Reynolds is trying to find success with Free Guy. Not necessarily an ideal scenario, but possibly the best available for week 2 if the movie does want to come out in early summer. It's important to remember we can't push Black Widow back too far because Marvel Studios does have the Eternals scheduled to hit theaters in November. Plus, we have The Falcon and the Winter Soldier scheduled for Disney Plus streaming starting in August. And given the interconnectivity of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, if Black Widow's story is supposed to lead directly into The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, this could be a first domino in a larger set of dominoes to fall, meaning Black Widow either has to come out before The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, or The Falcon and the Winter Soldier is also going to have to move back. Assuming that's not the case and The Falcon and the Winter Soldier either isn't directly tied to the story of Black Widow or it also gets its release date delayed, then August 28th seems like the latest possible option unless we're talking about moving the Eternals back. This gives Black Widow a pretty clear runway to dominate throughout September, leading up to its box office run ending just as the Eternals is getting ready to begin. It's also important to keep in mind we don't know yet when movies like Mulan, A Quiet Place Part 2, or The New Mutants are scheduled to hit theaters. Those could end up being a factor in Disney's decision regarding when to release Black Widow because these movies and these studios don't want their movies to cannibalize each other. When do you think Black Widow should hit theaters? Share your thoughts in the comment section or send them my way on Instagram and Twitter at BrandonDavisBD. And be sure you're following because we have been having quarantine watch parties and they've been a ton of fun. I hope you'll join us. For more info on Black Widow, stay tuned to comicbook.com/Marvel. I'm BD. I'll see you there.